beautiful viewers all around the world, and welcome to Youth Hub. I am Hosanna Karafo. Of course, happy and new yay! I'm not sure I have seen you this new year, and I'm sure you are happy to see me. It's a brand new day, a perfect symbol of fresh beginnings. I mean, you just saw a new dawn, flowers, nature rising, beginnings of hope and endless possibilities. And of course, it's a year to start off beautiful. It's a year to set the tone, and it's a year to achieve everything that we have put our mind to achieve. Like I said, I am your host, Hosanna Krafo, and to discuss on this beautiful conversation of setting the tone as a topic is Dumebi Asadu Okpara, and she knows a thing about setting goals, how you can turn your goals into reality, how you can focus, how you can create your vision, but she has a thing to say. So please buckle up, sit tight, we have a lot to discuss today. Oh, please help me welcome Dumebi Asadu Okpara. Thank you for coming. How are you doing? Drum rolls for Dumebi. How are you?
I'm okay.
I mean, you look good. You look like the rising sun. You look like, yes, it's a new year.
Thank you, so do you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. How is it doing, How is the new year going over with you? How did you feel about this 2025?
It's really wonderful. It's like a new dawn, something
like,
something fresh.
Yes.
Well, it's really going nice.
Dumebi said it's going nice. So hang around. We'll be back shortly.
Are you ready to join the conversation shaping the future? This is Youth Hub, your go-to TV show where youth ideas and impact collide. Want to tackle the tough questions? We delve deep into the topics that matters: youth empowerment, gender equality, leadership, and mental health, real stories, real struggles, real situations. And it's not all talk. We make it fun with live challenges, creative contests, and interactive segments. You're not just watching the show, you are part of it. Catch Youth Hub every Thursday at 3 p.m. on Global Television. Be heard, be seen. Youth Hub, fueling dreams, sparkling change, and amplifying your voice.
Welcome back from the short break. This is Youth Hub. So, the new year often feels like a reset button, a blank canvas. Like, it's a button where you feel like, okay, let me press this and everything goes back to the same. You have to do a lot. So tell me, maybe, how do you personally set goals for a fresh new year? Like, let's say this is 2025. How do you go about it?
Well, it's just like every other year. Me personally, I'm really a religious person. So for the new year, I always start with prayer, thanksgiving, and all that. Then secondly is about setting my priorities. Like personally, you'd be like, okay, this new year, what takes your energy, what takes your time more?
Yeah.
Maybe family, work, career, friends, just like that. Then also is about having a purpose, knowing what's important to you, being intentional and determined, and going in a positive aspect towards that purpose you have.
Starting afresh, picking up intentions. We've seen people all over the world with ringing of New Year, fireworks, different things going on. People are happy, shout from the fireworks to quiet family gatherings. It's a moment of, shared hope. So maybe what do you think makes the year so special to people? All that brouhaha of, oh, it's a new year, it's a new year, it's a new year. People are celebrating everywhere. What's that feeling of, New Year and the whole fireworks and the whole happiness and stuff?
Yeah, most times people feel the new year as a new beginning.
Yeah.
It's like a time to start afresh, right your wrongs, the mistake you made in the previous year, trying to just do something more. So most times it's like a symbol of hope and endless possibilities, just doing things that that is leading to a right path.
Yeah, right path, yeah. So in the case where, a lot of people just set lots of, hopes and these, I want to get married this year, I want to have a child this year, I want to travel, I want to do my master's, how can they achieve this possibility? Because, sometimes along the line, when it gets to February now and March, people just... they forget this whole thing and they just burst it and just start living. So how can we actually stick to these goals and make sure they come true?
Well, I always tell people at the beginning of the year, it's advisable to have a vision board. You make out or map out something that, or a list of things that this is how this year is going to turn out.
Go, yeah.
Yeah. So, and secondly, put in the work. It's not just about having a list of things. Always like put in the work and not just dreaming big. Make an achievable and actionable list of goals you want to do this year. So it's not just about, oh, I'm writing this, I'm writing that.
Exactly,
No.
because people write a lot.
Yes,
And you see, they end
yes.
up not even doing that
Yeah,
thing that they said.
exactly. So it's actually about putting in the work and being very intentional with what you want to do. Oh, this year I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to be fit. Yeah, go register in the gym. Do something. Just start.
Just start.
Yeah.
Now, talk about vision boards. Now, I love that concept. I love the concept of vision boards. I love that, many people do that, and for some people, it's not so familiar. What exactly is a vision board and how does it help to, put your goals intact for the year?
So a vision board is like a personal blueprint to how the year is going to turn out.
Okay.
Yeah. So it can be a list of, let me say, it can be in images, it can be in quotes, it can be in affirmation, whatever it is that you're comfortable with. It goes like that. So it's mostly centered around growth, personal growth, bettering your life, having a good health, career-wise. It can be anything. So it's just about putting it down and knowing the path to toe for the rest of the year. Yeah,
exactly. So you can actually do that with your friends, sit around with your friends and create a vision board, have something together, put it together, and do all that. Wow. Well, that's really interesting. So now, when you follow these vision boards, do you actually get to that point of, oh, okay, and then the feeling of, I'm feeling accomplished, I've achieved this, I've gotten that degree, setting those goals and aligning those visions, seeing your aspirations actually come to reality. Is that feeling not great? Is it a sweet feeling?
It is.
It
is.
Okay, have you had a vision board before?
Yes,
have you put a vision board?
I have, even though it was not a list of so many things. It can be one or two things that is
you
going
just
to affect your life in a positive way. It mustn't be a list of things.
Lots of things.
It just can be a few things that you know that this year I'm going to do my best to achieve this, and that's it.
Okay, that's great. I'm really loving this conversation, and if I don't take this break, I will just go on and on. Please stay tuned. Youth Hub will be right back after this break.
Are you ready to join the conversation shaping the future? This is Youth Hub, your go-to TV show where youth ideas and impact collide. Want to tackle the tough questions? We delve deep into the topics that matters: youth empowerment, gender equality, leadership, and mental health, real stories, real struggles, real situations. And it's not all talk. We make it fun with live challenges, creative contests, and interactive segments. You're not just watching the show, you are part of it. Catch Youth Hub every Thursday at 3 p.m. on Global Television. Be heard, be seen. Youth Hub, fueling dreams, sparkling change, and amplifying your voice.
All right, welcome back from that break, and this is Youth Hub. There's so many youths out there who don't even know anything about this vision, but who don't even know about setting goals and how to go about their goals for the year. How can we reach out to these people? How can they, fix? I was going through something online, and I saw my friend. She posted something like, this year she's not going to have a vision board, she's not going to have goals set, she just wants God to lead her. I know some people can be really religious, like you said, they like to start the year praying and all of that. Now, in cases where you don't have a vision board, you don't have things set for yourself, how do you go about the year? How do you now? Will you just, I know God will help us, but is God going to just come down and...
Well, sometimes if you don't do well, that's why I said have a little list in your vision board. People are always conflicted when they have a lot of things. Then they end up being like, oh, I've not even achieved anything. Then it's like, oh, what am I going to do? They're now
battling, struggling.
So, but if you're not feeling good about having a vision board, you can just, within yourself, you know what you want, you know where you're heading to. If you feel like, oh, I'm going to start a business, fine. You mustn't write it down, but just go towards that. Just move, do something. Go around, find your target audience. If you're going to social media, fine. If you're opening up a walking store, good. Just move, do something. It's a new year. You can't just sit around and wait for, God. We love God, but at least
do you think we are too religious?
I don't
maybe
think
in this
so.
part of Nigeria or part of the world? Because I know in the Western world,
Yeah.
they believe in God. They do
Yeah.
a lot of things, but
Yeah.
they feel like life is a bit more scientific.
Yeah.
Any little thing, God. God. I know there's a God factor. I believe in God, but I feel like, are we not too religious when it comes to doing some certain things for
I
ourselves?
think so. I think so, actually. But that was the way we were raised. We've always
Yeah.
centered everything around God. And, well, it has been working for
Yeah,
us.
it has never
It
failed
has-
anyways.
So that is how we are. And you cannot just overnight change your principle or
Yeah.
something, your idea. No, it doesn't work that way. But whatever is comfortable, like I always tell people, whatever you're
It works
comfortable
for
doing,
you.
just whatever works for you is fine.
Wow, that's interesting. So now, let's really talk about personal achievements, personal
Yeah.
goals. What was something you felt was good that you did last year that you feel like you achieved? What was something you woke up last year? Just like this year now, I'm sure you must have had plans.
Yeah.
Can you share with the audience something that you stuck with and actually came to pass?
Well, last year was not. Last year was. I had my daughter last year.
Oh my God,
So
that's
it
so
was like
sweet.
everything was on pause for
For
just that
her.
moment.
Aw.
Yeah. So and that is a very good. Like that is one of my greatest achievements, if not my
Wow.
greatest achievement.
If not
my greatest
guys,
achievement.
get you a baby.
So it was really. It was last year was. It was good. Like I won't
Wow.
regret anything.
Anything.
So even though that was not how I planned the year to be. Yeah, but I can't. I won't regret.
You
it
see,
at
now,
all.
now that brings me to that planning. Do
Yeah.
we necessarily always need to plan all
you
the
do.
time
Yeah,
for the
I
new
feel
year?
like it's just being positive, starting the year in a positive and being determined. Because if you don't plan, it's going to be shaky. You're not going to find your balance, and before you know it, we're in the middle of the year. Because time
You don't
flies,
even know what
yeah.
to really
Before you know, the year is ended. So planning is really important. If you want to really achieve something for yourself, just plan it.
Okay, now that's fine. Now talk about family you put in your life on a pause and all that. So what advice do you have for maybe people out there who don't even know or who are expectant mothers and don't know if they should put their life on a pause for their kids or they should continue with what they want to do? How is your experience? How can you use your experience to reach out to those people watching you right now?
Well, I'll advise any woman that is trying to get or wants to be a mother to take your time.
Wow.
Trust me, take your time. Being a mother is not just a day, like it's a lot. I won't even lie.
I'm going to come back to
take
that.
Your time. So that's just it. Take your time. Do you. Whenever you're ready, just yeah.
Now, I'm talking about, I know you're a youth, and having a child in your youth, how does that feel? You said it's a lot. Is it a mixed feeling of joy and sadness, or overwhelming? And can we just
it's
talk
really
a little
overwhelming.
about tap into
It's
it?
actually overwhelming because when
Really?
you look at it, yeah, even like it's a lot. I won't even lie. But when you see your child, when you're carrying your child, you forget about all the struggles.
All the
You
struggles.
forget about all the pain. You forget about all the tears. And you're just looking at something fascinating that you will grow with.
Wow.
Having a child in your
I
youth
really want to have that
is really interesting because you see yourself growing with
Wow,
your
with
child.
your child,
Yes,
yeah.
and it's really a good feeling. I'll advise you to have one.
You guys, you heard that. So this year, we're having one.
I hope it's in your vision board.
Wow, vision board. So guys, what do you think about vision board? Make sure you drop your comments below on our YouTube on the handles you see on the screen. Tell us about your vision board. Tell us about something that you want to create. We'll be back shortly after this break and continue on this conversation.
Are you ready to join the conversation shaping the future? This is Youth Hub, your go-to TV show where youth ideas and impact collide. Want to tackle the tough questions? We delve deep into the topics that matters: youth empowerment, gender equality, leadership, and mental health, real stories, real struggles, real situations. And it's not all talk. We make it fun with live challenges, creative contests, and interactive segments. You're not just watching the show, you are part of it. Catch Youth Hub every Thursday at 3 p.m. on Global Television. Be heard, be seen. Youth Hub, fueling dreams, sparkling change, and amplifying your voice.
Welcome back. I know you're enjoying this interesting conversation of setting the tone on how you want your year to turn out for you. And Dumebi has just advised us to, write down our goals, share our goals, have a vision board, have something going on, have something in your mind that that, okay, this is what you want to do. So Dumebi, as we wrap up, what's one piece of advice you would give to anyone watching today about setting the tone for the year?
Yeah, I've always advised people to do you. Do what you're comfortable doing. Trust me. If you feel like this year a degree is what you want to do, go for it.
Go for it.
Do not do not set your goals based on, oh, Mr. A is doing this. No.
Okay.
Oh, my friend is opening a business, then I should open a business.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. So if you feel like opening a business is what you want to do, then go for it.
But then I feel like sometimes there's a way your friend can do something and you can be inspired to, want to also do that thing. Don't you think so?
Inspiration is a different
thing than
it's a totally
making it look like you're
like
copycat.
doing exactly like you're just imitating what the person is doing. No.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're inspired about something, then
different ball game,
you have a good inspiration, then it's fine.
Please don't be inspired to do a bad thing this year. Be inspired to, I couldn't agree more with Dumebi. I love that she took her time to tell us about vision boards. I've always, vision board, but today she has told me I can use pictures, I can use a board, I can just place the things. It could be affirmation, it could be a quote, and I could not agree more. Thank you very much, Dumebi, for this inspiring and beautiful insights on how to make 2025 a year to remember. And I hope that you, my viewers out there, you've heard Dumebi, and I hope you put that into practice. It's not just about setting the tone, talking. Exactly. I feel like we've been talking too much this year. Let's see you do the action. Okay, and that's a wrap. And as we step into 2025, remember, this year is a blank, very blank, extremely blank, emphasis on blank canvas, ready for you to paint your masterpiece. It's your year to dream big, embrace your challenges, and turn those visions into reality. Every effort, every small win, and every moment of courage will bring you closer to the best version of yourself. Let's start this journey with belief, action, and hope. Thank you for joining on the program today. I am your host, Hosanna Crafo, and we have Dumebi.
Thank you for having me.
Together we say,
Happy
bye.
New Year.
Happy New Year.